Hello, my name is Vanessa Alatorre Zapico, and in this video I will be talking about the timeline of the universe. This is for my geography class, Omacano, and I am a student of 5th semester of high school in UVM Campus Torreón. Timeline of the universe. The first part is the Big Bang. The Big Bang theory is the leading explanation about how the universe began. It says that the universe as we know it started with a small singularity, then inflated over the next 13.8 billion years to the cosmos that we know today. At the moment of the Big Bang, all of the energy in the universe was concentrated into a tiny point, smaller than the nucleus of an atom. And, contrary to what most people believe, the Big Bang was not an explosion. Think of anything exploding, and it explodes into a space, an area, which was already there. But in this case of the Big Bang, there was no pre-existing space for an explosion to occur in. Right after the Big Bang, 14 billion years ago. In the first second after the universe began, the surrounding temperature was about 10 billion degrees Fahrenheit or 5.5 billion degrees Celsius, according to NASA. The cosmos contained a vast array of fundamental particles such as neutrons, electrons, and protons. These decayed or combined as the universe got cooler. Galaxy formation period, 14 to 9 billion years ago. The first atoms are thought to have formed when the universe was around 400,000 years old. Before that, the universe was simply too hot and too energetic to let atomic nuclei capture electrons. The first stars are believed to have sparkled into life about 250 million years after the Big Bang, and the first galaxies shortly after that. Birth of the Sun, 5 billion years ago. A new study suggests that the formation of the Sun and the solar system may be a consequence of a collision between our Milky Way galaxy and a smaller galaxy called Sagittarius. So, which spiral arm of the Milky Way contains our Sun? The Milky Way is a barred spiral galaxy, which means it has a central bar. According to the best current knowledge, there are 4 primary spiral arms emanating from its center bar, with an unknown number of smaller offshoot arms. Within this vast spiral structure, our Sun and its planets reside about 26,000 light years from the center of the galaxy, on the inner edge of the Orion Cygnus arm. Formation of the Earth, planets, and the Moon, 4.5 billion years ago. 4.5 billion years ago, the Earth formed from dust in space to become a molten ball of rock orbiting the Sun. Stars were first born and are still being born within the clouds of dust and scattered throughout most galaxies. Turbulence deep within these clouds gives rise to knots and sufficient mass that the gas and dust can begin to collapse under its own gravitational attraction. As the cloud collapses, the material at the center begins to heat up. And finally, the Moon was born when a wandering planet crashed into the young Earth. Huge amounts of material were thrown into space, eventually coming together to form the Moon. This quote-unquote big splash theory would explain why the Moon's rocks are very similar to those on the Earth. Unlike the Earth, the Moon seems to be dead inside. That has been all for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.